Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're talking about how you can play a song called Best I Ever Had by Gavin Degraw. And it starts out with, and it's a really cool 4-chord song, and we're going to start on an E minor chord. And the way you play E minor, first finger is going to go to the A string on the 2nd fret, second finger is going to go to the D string on the 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an E minor chord, and it sounds really, really sad. And then from the E minor, we're going to go to a C major chord. And the way you play C major, first finger is going to go to the B string on the 1st fret. The second finger is going to stay on the D string on the 2nd fret. Third finger is going to go to the A string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a C major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then from the C major, we're going to be going to a G major chord. When we play G major, first finger is going to go to the A string on the 2nd fret. Second finger is going to go to the low E string on the 3rd fret, and third finger is going to go to the high E string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then from the G, we're going to be going to a D major chord. The way you play D major, first finger is going to go to the G string on the 2nd fret. Second finger is going to go to the high E string on the 2nd fret. Third finger is going to go to the B string on the 3rd fret. And if you kind of strum just the D, B, and E, that sounds a D major. It sounds really, really happy. So through our entire song, for the most part, we're going E minor, C, G, D. That's our verse and that's our chorus all the way through. Now, a lot of times with a song like this, though, to make it more interesting, I like adding something called a strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we took the E minor and just tried that a lot. We'd have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So we kind of try that through our progression. We have E minor with the down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, D, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, D, down, down, up, down, up. Now, a cool variation of that, actually, that if you want to try this, would be kind of a down, down, up, down, up. So if we tried it that way, you'd have E minor with a down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, D, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, D, down, down, up, down, up. So we want to kind of play around with that. There are also some other voicings for the chords too. On the E minor chord, if you wanted to, you could actually kind of take the 3rd finger and kind of put them in on the B string on the 3rd fret and the pinky on the high E string on the 3rd fret. And that's called E minor 7. Actually, that could be I call that a drone voicing in a way because of the other voicings we're going to use. So that might be another option you want to play around with the E minor. And actually, what can also be kind of cool actually is to kind of take the you could even kind of take the E minor voicing and even add in just the high E string on the 3rd fret. That would be another way to play E minor. If you added in just the B string on the 3rd fret, that would be an E minor 7. So sometimes while I'm on that chord, actually, just for fun, it might be kind of cool to kind of see what you can say with just those voicings. And then you can kind of take the 3 and the 4 and kind of work them together for that E minor 7 voicing. And then instead of just the C major, you may want to play around with the C major 9. When you play C major 9, first finger is going to go to the D string on the 2nd fret, second finger on the A string on the 3rd fret, third finger on the B string on the 3rd fret, and the pinky on the high E string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, the A string to the high E string will get you a clear sound. That's called C major 9. Now randomly, if you lifted off the pinky of that, that's another way to play C major 9. So you could even kind of work licks around those two voicings. Or you could even kind of lift off the 3rd finger, and that would be something called C major 7. So it might be kind of an interesting. Sometimes I like taking a chord voicings and playing with them and see what I do. So you got the C major 9, and then from the C, another way to play the G major would be kind of like taking the 1st finger and the 2nd finger from where they are in C major 9 and going to the A string on the 2nd fret with the 1st finger, 2nd finger on the low E string 3rd fret, 3rd finger still on the B string 3rd, pinky still on the high E on the 3rd. And that's another way you can play G major. So you may want to just kind of play around with that too, kind of working those voicings. And a lot of times, whenever I've got a D chord, actually, this is kind of cool. Like on the D, if you lift off the 2nd finger, which is a dangerous finger to lift, that's called D sus 2 if you're still strumming the top 4 strings. And actually, from the D chord, if you kind of put the pinky down in front of it on the high E on the 3rd fret, that's called D sus. So just kind of working off that what can you say with the other voicings idea, you might want to kind of play around with those different voicings for the D major too. So you might want to play around with some voicings. So if we tried that with our down, down, up, down, kind of playing around with some voicings. Now, E minor with a down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, You have E minor with a down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, D, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, D, down, down, up, down. So anyway, you might want to kind of play around with that. Something else I would think about adding to the tune too is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, down, you can throw in a bass note for the chord. So on the E minor, your low E string is normally kind of your bass for the E minor. On the C chords, you can do the A string for your bass. So A bass down, down, C, then A bass down, down. On the G chord, you've got the low E string for your bass. So low E bass down, down. And normally on the D chord, you'd have the D string for your bass. However, there are spots in the song where it definitely sounds like what Gavin is doing is playing something on D/F sharp. And the way you play D/F sharp, what that means is it's a D major chord but with an F sharp in the bass. So you can take the first finger and go to the low E string 2nd fret, second finger on the G string on the 2nd fret, third finger on the high E string on the 3rd fret, and the pinky on the B string on the 3rd fret. And that sounds a D/F sharp, or a D major with an F sharp in the bass. Another way you could play that chord would be to take the regular D and put your thumb over the low E string to cover the 2nd fret. And a good cheat for this song, if you kind of like the drones, actually is to do a D sus with an F sharp in the bass, where you kind of take the pinky and go to the high E on the 3rd fret, and then first finger goes low E 2nd fret, second finger goes to the G string 2nd fret, third finger on the B string 3rd, pinky on the high E 3rd, and that's another way you could kind of do a D. And then it's a D sus/F sharp. So all of those could be kind of cool to kind of throw in for the D chord. So you'd be on your G chord, and then your D/F sharp would have low E strings in the bass, and then that could lead back to the E minor. So we tried that our chord progression with our bass down, up, down, up. You have E minor, low E bass down, up, down, C with an A bass down, up, down, G with low E bass down, up, down, D with the D bass down, up, down, E minor, low E bass down, up, down, C with an A bass down, up, down, G with low E bass down, up, down, D/F sharp down, up, down, E minor, low E bass down, up, down, C with an A bass down, up, down, G with low E bass down, up, down, D with the D bass down, up, down, E minor, low E bass down, up, down, C with an A bass down, up, down, G with low E bass down, up, down, D with the D bass, or D/F sharp low E bass. Or you could kind of add the bass to our other pattern too. You could do bass down, up, down, up. And then you have E minor with the bass down, up, down, C with the bass down, up, down, G with the bass down, up, down, D with the bass down, up, down, E minor bass down, up, down, C with the bass down, up, down, G with the bass down, up, down, D/F sharp, E minor, C, G, sharp, minor, C, G, D. So we want to kind of play around with that too. And through the song, actually, you'll kind of hear some places actually where there's some hits where you may want to kind of take the E minor and do kind of do it down, kill it kind of idea, just to kind of kill it. And the chord progression still goes on. It's just the change is kind of to change the feel. So you can kind of work the E minor with kind of down, kill it, C with a down, kill it, G with the down, kill it, D/F sharp with the down, kill it, E minor, C with the down, kill it, G with the down, kill it, D with the down, kill it. So that might be something else you want to play around with. Now something else that can be cool too is some things called arpeggios. And what arpeggio means is just broken chord. So during different parts of the tune, and actually, thinking more if you're trying to cover this out, actually, you might want to kind of take your pick and kind of find some places in the chord that sound good to you. And you might want to make your bass note kind of the first thing you do. But that can be a very cool open-ended thing to kind of work it if you want to slow things down before the big push. Kind of an idea, through that, if you're trying to figure out how you're going to arrange it for yourself. So just kind of working around the hits. Now for myself, and this can get really challenging actually, but you could try playing around with something called a 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that is if you're tapping your foot at the beat, right now our down, down, up, down is kind of dividing that into two parts. 1, 2, 1, 2, that's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide that beat into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns to play around with is long down, 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 up, down, down, and down. And what I mean by that is if you take the E minor and do it down for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's that's what you'd be doing on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you'd be doing a down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. And then on the third beat, you'd be doing up on 2, down on 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the last beat, you'd go down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So down, up, 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 down, up. So all together, you got down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down. Well, there are a couple ways you could actually kind of play around with this. Through the chord progression, and you could work basses with this too. Actually, you could work a kind of a bass down, down, up, down, down, up, down. I like bass down, down, up, bass down, up, down, or even bass, down, down, up, bass down, up, down. So adding extra basses is always cool. So now that would be very challenging to kind of to get the tempo that way, right? Challenging to get to tempo, but it can also be very, very cool. Now something else you could do is kind of take the first half of it, almost thinking of the E minor C G D as kind of a halving progression, where you could kind of do the long down, down, down up on the E minor C, G, and then the D. So thinking the first half of the 16th note pattern and kind of work with that down, 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 C, down, 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 C, down, 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 C, down. Basses to that. Or the bass, down, down, do the bass, down, down, do the bass, down, down, or bass, down, down, see bass, down, down, do bass, down, down, do bass, down, down, do bass, down, down. So a little more funky. You kind of apply the 16th kind of feel. So you might even want to think about using that to kind of mix up different sections if you're trying to arrange it for yourself. And then going back to kind of the main thing for your chorus. That can always be very cool. Taking the whole 16th note strum pattern and then halving in between the chords could actually be a cool idea too. And this is kind of weird, but you can do E minor with kind of that bass, down, down, up, and then hit the C for bass, down, up, down. So E minor the bass, down, down, up, C the bass, down, up, down, C the bass, down, down, up, bass, down, up, down, C the bass, down, 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 up, down, C the G. Something else. Sounds a little Wonderwall-ish, but I kind of like it. So you may want to kind of play around with that too. And then at the very, very end, you kind of got that kind of hit idea actually behind our chord progression. And then at the very end, it's kind of a big hit on E minor. Yeah. But that's the basics of how you could strum through Best I Ever Had by Gavin Degraw. So good luck!